Welcome, everyone. This is Razviel, the main man Ramos, and this is the first episode of That Fanatic Show. And my co host will be coming on soon, Lisa Rodriguez. I interviewed her on the main talk, but today she's my co host, and she's going to be here every week because we're going to host this show together. We both host the show. She just messaged me, okay, so I'm waiting for her to hop on so we can get started. We have a topic that we're going to be doing. It's going to be on movie theaters and like movies that we're going to be talking about. So I'm waiting for her to hop on right now so we can get started on the show. Lisa, are you there? All right, Lisa, I just sent you an invite, so I'm waiting for you to hop on. Okay, Lisa liked the video, so I'm hoping for her to hop on. Did you get the invite, Lisa? All right, I'm going to connect you right now. Hello.
Hi.
Whoa,
Hi.
welcome. Loving the Harley Quinn.
Hey. How's it going?
Great.
Good.
So, how is it being the co-host of that Fanatic show?
Oh, I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
All right, let's get to the topic today. Movie theaters.
All right, let's do it.
All right. So, how do you feel about this whole COVID nonsense ruining the movie theater experience?
Oh, I'm not liking this at all. I want this over with already. I'm sick of it. I am
You know,
so done with this COVID already. I just want to kick it
everyone
in the
is.
butt already. I'm done. Yeah. It's just
Everyone
really,
is.
yeah, it's just really like driving everybody up the wall already, you know?
Yeah, and a lot of people are like feeling like the movie theater is becoming now of a novelty than
Yeah.
like a necessity.
Yep.
People
Everybody's
used to go to the
watching.
movie.
Everybody's waiting. Everybody's just watching everything at home now. Then they're not even
Yeah,
going to the movies anymore. It's not even worth it.
because listen, it used to be where you want to go to the movie, you want to see the latest movie, and they just go and say, "Oh, well, let's go to the movies," and it would be a great time. Now it's just, "Oh, we can't go to the movie because of COVID."
Yeah, exactly. So it's a shame. It really is, And honestly, me wanting to be an actress, and it's scary. It really is. And just to see how it's going to be in the movie world now. I mean, what's going to happen, you know?
Yeah, especially me when I'm doing the like you just saw my wrestling promo video
Yeah.
a couple
Mhm.
of days back. That scares me because now I'm gonna get into the square circle. How do I know that other person's not has COVID?
Exactly. I know. It's scary. Everything is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's the world we live in now. Unfortunately, hopefully it gets better. We just gotta just pray
Yeah,
every day and just.
I
Mhm.
have heard, but I don't believe it that there's these scientists or whatever saying that the pandemic is gonna end soon. We've heard that so many times,
Yeah.
and it just goes back up in like a few days later.
I know. I don't believe anything. Nope. I don't believe
Until they say
anything
the
people
virus.
say
Mhm. Until they say
until
that the
I
virus
see it.
is. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Until I see it, That's when I believe it.
Yeah, until they say, well, the virus is gone, we can go back to our normal lives.
Hmm. I
We'll,
know. I would love that, you know? Let's see. I got my little friend here, Chucky.
Chucky, the Brad Dorff Chucky.
Yeah.
I'm more of a Mark Hamill Chucky, so
I was like, let him join us tonight. I think,
yeah.
yeah.
Hey, Chucky.
Yeah,
You
I want to get the bride. The bride of
want to
Chucky. I
get
think she's
Tiffany?
so cool. Yeah.
Yeah, but like I said, I'm more of a fan of the Mark Hamill Chucky from the 2019 reboot. I've actually cosplayed that him
Oh, nice.
as that
Nice.
version.
Awesome.
So I don't know if you heard this, but Warner Brothers and HBO Max is thinking of doing a Birds of Prey 2, but without Harley Quinn. What do
Really?
you
Without
what do
Harley
you
Quinn?
without Harley Quinn?
Well, I'm a big Harley Quinn fan, so I'm not watching that.
Hmm.
So,
Well, it didn't like it, well, it didn't the movie the first one didn't do her any justice.
yeah. The best one I
So,
like was Suicide. I like Suicide Squad.
which version?
I like the newer one
The
with
one with
Will
the
Will Smith.
the first Suicide Squad.
Yeah, that's the one I liked.
So you would think of so you're thinking this is a bad idea for her, for to do a Birds of Prey movie without Harley Quinn.
Yeah, definitely.
Because a lot of people, here's the thing a lot of people don't know about is that Harley Quinn, that Birds of Prey movie was meant to be a Harley Quinn solo movie.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess something happened and they just said, screw it, we'll just put in the Birds of Prey title in it.
Yeah. I don't
And
know.
just
I love
and just
Harley
have
Quinn.
Harley Quinn be like either played as an idiot, but then when you see her in Suicide Squad, both versions, well, I didn't see the other Suicide Squad, but I had heard that she did do a terrific job there.
She
That was
did.
more that was more accurate to Harley Quinn to the ones in Birds of Prey where she cried over a sandwich.
I know. I didn't like that. I didn't like
I'm over here
Birds of
looking
Prey.
at this like it's a sandwich. She can just go back and get another one.
I know. I didn't like her role in that at all. I'm
It's
so
like
disappointed in that movie.
I've seen fan films, the Harley Quinn fan films that actually played the character in its entirety, like the way she was intended. But when you see this version, I'm like, what the hell were they thinking?
Yeah. I
They
I don't
just
know.
they just slapped in Harley Quinn and went, there you go, there's Harley Quinn, there's the Harley Quinn movie. We're just gonna put in these other characters in there too.
Yeah, I didn't like it at all. I don't know, but honestly, Suicide Squad was my movie. I loved it.
So you
I
saw
loved it.
did you see both versions or just the one?
Just that one, just the one with Will Smith. You know,
You didn't
I
see
got to see the
you,
other one.
you didn't see the other one yet? I
Nope.
have heard it's okay.
Yeah.
I've had my roommates who actually did see the show and did see the
Mhm.
movie and said it was a good movie, but I have also heard some bad reviews about it too. Like they just dropped the ball at some scenes.
Mhm. Everybody got their different opinions, you know.
Yeah, that's why I don't trust critics.
Yeah.
You know, I
Exactly.
still get flack for loving Home Alone 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a lot of people look at me and go, "You like that movie?" I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "Why do you
Everybody
like
has
Home Alone
different
6?"
opinions. I know.
And I was like, "Why do you like Home Alone 6?" Because to me, it's not perfect, but it's actually a good movie. And
Yeah.
it's like, if you've seen 4 and 5, those were complete disasters.
Yeah, like Halloween. Which one was it? I hated it. Was it Halloween 3, Season of the Witch?
Yeah, that one didn't have
Yeah.
Michael Myers in it.
Yeah, that sucked. Oh my
Because I'm
gosh,
over
that
here,
was the worst one ever.
a lot
Like,
of
what
people
the
did not
fuck
like it.
are you thinking?
It's
Yeah,
like,
what is
well,
that? What is it with Michael Myers? Huh?
the story about that film was that John Carpenter wanted to make Halloween into an anthology.
Mm-hmm.
But then when he did it, he didn't expect that the fans were like, "Where's Michael Myers?"
Yeah.
They
I was,
just
yeah.
they just looked at it and went like, "He's the face of Halloween." And
Yeah.
now ever since then, they never made that mistake since.
Yeah. Yeah, that was horrible. To me, that was horrible. But honestly, for horror films, the classics are the best though.
Yeah. Oh, let me ask you. Well, I don't want to get into too much into horror because we don't want to just killed the series right then and there. This is the first episode.
Yeah.
But are you familiar with the comedy duo Abbott and Costello?
Yes, I am.
Do you think we will ever get an Abbott and Costello style movie with modern horror icons?
That would be a great idea.
It's like,
That would
would you
actually
imagine
be good.
like something like that with like two people that act like Abbott and Costello meeting Pennywise or Freddy Krueger or trying to do something like that? You think that that actually works nowadays, or do you think that's just a bad idea?
No, I think that would be a great idea. They should do
Like,
something like that.
but of course they'll just mess it up by putting in things that were not meant to be there. What made the Abbott and Costello movies great was they made the horror. They didn't dumb the monster down. They
Right.
made the horror, and they knew when to put the comedy in.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it depends on who the director is.
Who the director and the writer. But if
Right.
you give it to some guy who just goes and says, or some girl who just
Mm-hmm.
wants to put in some political bias into it, then it's gonna fail. But if they
Exactly.
go and say, well, if we make it funny and not put any political bias in it and just show a funny movie with horror elements in it, it might actually succeed.
Yeah, exactly. I feel that way too. So we'll see.
Let's
That's
see.
actually,
So
yeah, that'd be a good
let's talk
idea.
about. All right, now let's get to the segment, our character of the week, and the character of the week is actually the character you dressed up as.
Yay! Harley.
So,
All right.
for everyone there, I want you to tell everyone what made Harley Quinn, the history of Harley Quinn, if you know it, and why she's the character of the week.
Um, I honestly, I've always loved Harley. I love her
Mhm.
style. I just love her everything about her, her attitude and her movies, obviously. I like them.
Mhm.
And that's it. I mean, that's basically, I don't, I just love to follow her. I love everything about her.
So obviously
I'm a
Harley
major
Quinn,
fan of her. Huh?
yeah. So obviously Harley Quinn was premiered in the '90s, the Batman series. She never
Right.
existed in any Batman media before. She wasn't made canon into the DC universe until many years later in
Mm-hmm.
the comics.
Right.
And obviously we have New 52 Harley Quinn, which is the best Harley Quinn out there.
That's right.
Like, you could argue with me there if you want.
No,
I know
no,
there's going to be other Harley Quinn fans saying, no, it's a Suicide Squad version, or no, it's pre 52.
no,
Or
I
if
agree
you're
with
my,
you.
or if you're for my sister, the Injustice Harley Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
And I love how there are like how she's so bombastic. She doesn't take any crap. They like whoever's writing the character, they understand the character, except for that Birds of Prey movie.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's not a good
pretty.
Harley Quinn at all.
No, I hated that movie.
A lot of people did. A lot of
Yeah,
people did.
that was a disappointment.
So let's see how many minutes we have left on our show. We have 13 minutes.
Okay.
You have uh, what we want to do with this show is most likely have like interviews with other people. So we might just do it as like a Facebook room and then record it and posted it here. So
Mm-hmm.
you and I will start doing interviews like how I interviewed you on my show.
Okay.
So
And
that's what I want to do.
I actually met a few people yesterday that's interested in joining our show.
Okay.
So yeah, I actually there was this one girl, she's like, "Hey, hook me up," you
Mm.
know? So that's a good thing, and I want to
Yeah.
see if I could bring her on and get her opinions about some things, and we can actually get her on here and
Yeah.
talk to her and see what her ideas are, and she could answer some of the questions that we have for her. And
All right.
and I just actually friended her yesterday. I don't even know her. She sounds really nice though. So
What's her name?
actually her name, I think she's an actress.
Hmm.
I just friended her yesterday. Blonde girl, Ty or something. I gotta look her up again.
All right.
And she actually said to hook her up and everything. So maybe the next show that we have, and I'll talk to you about her and
Yeah.
whatever subject we have.
We'll talk
And
after the show. We'll do it like on
yeah,
Facebook
definitely.
room.
Yeah.
We'll do it like on Facebook room because we can't do multiple because then I will have to take you out, then you have to take me out. The interview
Yeah,
will have to take turns. We don't
yeah,
want to do that. So most
right.
likely we'll just do it like in a Facebook room, and then I will either you or I will just download it and post it on our pages.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. But she sounds really nice. And, and there's a couple people that I know we can get in and talk,
Mhm. Yeah,
and see what their opinions are, with these
and like
discussions that we're bringing up. Hmm.
yes. So obviously, if you don't know what the show is about, that Fanatic show is about horror, geeks, comic books, stuff like that, stuff that we
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Because I've actually had this idea before, but
It's
I
exciting.
did.
I think it's
It's
great.
exciting because I love geek
Yeah.
culture.
Hmm.
I love the classic toys and stuff like that. I might want to
Yeah.
bring in like if this actually becomes successful, we might actually want to bring in some guests. Like if this whole COVID thing happens, we can do
Mm,
like some conventions we can go to, like local conventions you go to, local conventions I go to. We could just posted it up,
definitely. That
and
sounds like a plan. Yeah. That
that's
sounds
actually a pretty
awesome.
good point.
Yeah.
So
Wow. That's
we're
awesome. Yeah.
thank thank you, Lisa, for coming
Of
back for
course.
doing the
Anytime.
show, and
Yeah.
we will do more. Like we want to do it every Wednesday. Is
Okay.
that good for you? Like every Wednesday
Yeah,
at night?
that's excellent. Yeah. That'd be great. And then, like I said, we can get people to come in and talk to them and, and get their
Mhm.
ideas and, get them more involved and, and get educated and, and just talk to them,
Right.
It'd be so fun.
So that
So,
you will see more of that Fanatic show soon.
yeah. Yeah,
So
thank
for
you.
Razviel Ramos, this has been
Been great.
Lisa
Yeah.
Rodriguez. We'll see you
Yes.
next week.
Awesome. Thanks, everybody. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Stay safe.
And share and tag this.
Awesome. All
All
right.
right. See ya.
Bye. All
Bye.
right. Take care. Bye.
Mhm.